Wells Fargo is working to make things easier for people like Anthony, both by recruiting veterans and advocating for them in the community.
Wells Fargo is in a great position to help the veteran, from recruiting great talent to supporting key foundations to interacting with government at the highest levels to ensure that Wells Fargo's voice is heard and the veteran voice is also heard.
We are here with Jerry Quinn, the military program manager at Wells Fargo Bank, who served in the U.S. Army active duty and reserve. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning, thank you.
So Wells Fargo wants to hire military veterans. Why?
Well, you bet we do, Gigi. We see that by 2016, approximately 1 million service members are going to leave service. Those service members are going to come back into the economy and be looking for civilian work. When they do, Wells Fargo wants to tap into all that talent, the skills that they bring.
So what kinds of jobs are available to them?
At Wells Fargo, we have 270,000 team members in 80 different business lines, from mortgage to commercial banking to retail banking. We even have jobs in security and buildings and facilities. We think that there's a place for almost everyone to fit.
Now, our military veterans who are watching might think, I don't have any financial experience. How could I work at a bank? That's not necessary, right?
That's excellent that you say that. You know, who would have thought that this field artillery officer could be a banker, right? And here I am with a 20-year banking career. That all takes, again, perseverance, discipline, takes some teamwork. Somebody at Wells Fargo found some skills in me and said that they could translate those to a banking career.
You spent decades in the military. Thank you for your service. What was that experience like for you?
You know, the military has been great for me. In some ways, I say the Army saved my life. I was kind of a troublemaker in high school, and somehow, some way, a recruiter found me and put me in the military police corps. And I know that I have friends out there that couldn't believe that I went into the military police corps of all places. But there I was as a private E1, military police, and over several years, they taught me the discipline, the perseverance, and the hard work that goes into building a career. Shortly after that, I had an opportunity to go to college. Uncle Sam provided a college fund for me. I got a degree in finance. What on earth was I going to do now? Oh, there happened to be a bank that would take a look at me, and they began training me. And at that same time, I had leaders over me that saw that I would make an effective officer for the Army. They sent me to officer candidate school, which time I was commissioned as a field artillery officer. And from there, it's been gangbusters. We've really, the Army's done a lot to help my career and my self-development, and I was able to bring that back to Wells Fargo.
And you've been committed to staying in the reserves while you've been at Wells Fargo. They've made that easy for you.
Wells Fargo, you know, they roll with the punches, if you will. We all do. America's making sacrifices. Our families are making sacrifices. And Wells Fargo's really stepped up. You know, I got mobilized. I got picked out of the blue, field artillery officer, doing my reserve duty a year ago. And next thing I know, I'm at Army Central Command in Kuwait. And of all things, I'm the Chief of Operations for Intelligence at the Kuwait operating base. And, you know, that's a little bit different than what I'm trained to do, but the Army recognizes the cross-functional relationship of our various jobs. And in the military, they've shared with me, my bosses have said to me, sometimes it's 90% heart and 10% what you know. And I truly believe that. I think that a person that has all heart towards their given mission can really be successful. Now, eventually, you need to become a professional in your chosen field, and Wells Fargo helps people do that as well.
If someone in the military was watching, thinking about transitioning into civilian life, and was perhaps a little intimidated by the idea of a corporate job at a place like Wells Fargo, what would you advise them?
I'd say stick with it, go for it. You've done it all your life. That's what you do. You've learned to persevere. If you want this, come get it, and we have it for you. We have a team of recruiters at Wells Fargo that actively pursue and seek out military members. We're hoping that those military members and veterans will seek us out as well. So we're physically present at job fairs around the country. We've been at over 30 job fairs around the country, and specifically we had 25 recruiters at 3 events in Charlotte, Minneapolis, and San Antonio. That's a lot of recruiters to devote to 3 career fairs, but we feel it's so important, and those are such high density areas for veterans and military. We want to get to know you, and so don't be intimidated. We really are looking for you. I would say that there's probably thousands of jobs literally posted today.
And it's not just about helping veterans get hired at Wells Fargo, then you do other things for the community as well.
Absolutely. You know, the Wells Fargo Military Affairs program really is centered on 3 primary principles. One is sustainable housing for our veterans. The other is financial education for veterans, military, and their families. And finally, of course, is what we're here talking about with Hiring America, is getting our veterans back to work. It is difficult, and it's going to be challenging, but these are America's service members. They're up for the challenge. I'm certain of it. I can't wait to meet them all. You know, we need them. We want to see them. We want to get to know them and identify that talent.
Great. Sounds like a lot of opportunity. Jerry Quinn, thank you so much for joining us from Wells Fargo.
Thanks for having me.